when you start reading these articles and you start seeing the options the Danish team were given.
They said they were threatened with a
come out and play immediately. 2, play on Sunday, 12 o'clock. The third option, which has now been revealed, is you will get a 3-0 walkover.
But then they now lied and said Eriksen was the one who told them to come back and play the game. That's not true.
Maybe that's not
true.
But they said Eriksen made he had a call.
They said the players didn't come out until they spoke to Eriksen.
No, they said Eriksen actually spoke to them.
And said they should step out.
They should go ahead with the game.
I didn't see that.
No, I saw it now. They said Eriksen told them that
approved that they should go ahead. Yeah.
They should go ahead.
I don't think I said that verbatim. I think what I read is that Eriksen mentioned that I think I'm doing better than you guys. You guys are feeling worse off. You get.
No, I think that's after the game. That one, this other statement, I think that's after the game.
And I don't think it's true. I don't think Eriksen would even want to put them in that kind of situation. They shouldn't have.
No, you can't even. No, first of all, whatever Eriksen says at that point in time, is it that relevant?
He's not the one to be making.
You can't make that kind of call.
Want to now make the call.
You understand? You see Braithwaite. Did you see the guy? They were, and he watched the match for one place for Lekki. Bro, I was traumatized. All of a sudden, immediately Eriksen stood up and they carried him out. They had to go and buy fish. As in, he thought a party. Literally. Buy drinks, they were drinking, everybody buy drinks, they buy suya, everything.
Trauma, but I don't talk this thing before. Once on the field, like normal football, street football, normal stuff like that. I injured someone. The guy's leg was gone. The ankle was gone. Couldn't walk. But I couldn't play for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Because of that, you just near Percy. You don't be like, because you just carry that guy going out.
And that was what they said. And that what they said affected Eduardo. That he could never recover mentally.
No, but Eduardo just broke his leg now.
No, as when he came back.
When he came back, there's a mental side.
Of course, there's mental, of course.
He wasn't competitive again.
Not. Look, not every player.
Go past what happened.
No, I watch this All American now. When you injure yourself like that, the biggest thing is about trusting your body again. Even Eriksen. Like my initial analysis, and I hope I'm wrong, is
he might not play.
They'll find everything. They'll look at this, look at scans, extensive. Look, we can't find anything.
But doctors will advise not to.
Advice, you know what? Don't play.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Don't play again. That's not happening for Fabrice Mwamba. Yeah, don't play again. It's as simple as that.
Because we can't explain.
What's going on. So, I mean, if something happens to you again, who is sure that you have another Simon Kia? Quick to bring your tongue out and stuff like that. He said, guy was gone.
For a moment, yeah.
But that was crazy, bro. The fear what I fear. I even thought that and another positive for me is that nobody tackled him.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
That player would have been destroyed.
Yes, sir.
He would have retired too.
That player
would have been destroyed. Mentally, would have been destroyed.
That's exactly what
I waiting do Gary Cahill now when that missing thing happened. For a very long time, it was really disturbed because Ramsey had to retire. They had clash of heads, and then he was worse off. He said he was traumatized for a long time.
That means they put out a statement that Eriksen confirmed. Eriksen told the guys to continue. That was a lie. Because now, after that day, I can't find it anywhere that Eriksen told them to continue. And I can remember it was out there.
I saw Biola Kazim's tweet, and it was like, people now believe that it's Eriksen that told them to continue, and that's a lie.
Me, I never believe that kind of thing. I can never believe that kind of thing. How can a guy that is not aware of what happened say he should go and play the game? What kind of bobo is that?
He was even unconscious at the time when everybody was traumatized, everybody was crying.
I think what I heard initially was that Eriksen spoke to the team. You get so the players knowing that it's okay felt better to go and play. I didn't see. They say Eriksen told the guy continue as what? As chief
medical
officer. No, obviously, you can't do that now. You get, but the idea that UEFA would even say that
give them those
3-0 deficit.
Yeah, walk over.
If I'm the Dannish FA, if I speak to the players, I will draw for the tournament.
That's the problem. You can't do that because they will also
ban you.
That's the problem.
Then so now
you can't win.
Relax now. So when it's time for Super League to fight against something, you cannot fight against it.
But then you now have...
No, I don't think any FA would be pleased with that kind of thing.
I know, but then the
You have to try and see, bro.
But then the World Cup is coming, guy. They're going to ban you.
They won't ban nothing.
Okay.
This is like, say, if the Dannish FA.
It's like you're fronting the rules.
Relax now. Given what has happened with Eriksen, the Dannish FA say these guys will be inhumane to us. As a result, we're pulling out of the tournament.
They'll ban you now.
They'll ban you, no wahala. But other FA will stand back and look at it happen.
They will stand back and look at it now. Because one thing what was happening is that this whole game from the what's it called? The organizing body. The money is a capitalist level.
I refuse to believe that.
Because wait,
Nobody will stand by you, bro.
let's even start from wait now. Let's even start from the fact that see, somebody literally died on the pitch. The guy collapsed, and you put his team in a position where you either come out to play now, or you play the next day, or you lose the game. It doesn't make any sense. The guy is in the hospital. You don't know what's going to happen to the guy. You don't know if the guy is going to make it out. You don't know. But you're telling his teammates that they have to come out and play, or they play tomorrow, or they lose the game.
That's
go ahead. So it's almost like this Naomi Osaka thing. Once you have committed to the tournament, there are rules and regulations. You can't come out and say you can't play.
No, I don't agree with such things.
For that one is different.
No, there are rules and regulations, yes. Was there a rule that somebody will fall on the pitch and die? Okay. Let's play worst case scenarios. Everything died on the pitch.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying now.
That's different.
Do they continue playing the tournament?
No, you don't have to. You can't.
They'll continue playing the tournament.
They will not.
They'll continue playing the tournament.
No.
When McGriven died,
I beg.
When Cameroonian, when he died, what happened?
But this is 2021. They won't continue playing.
Bro, they will
continue playing.
Do you know why?
I don't think
Do you know why? This is the narrative that will come. Calm down.
I think if they refuse to continue playing, it will be an issue like now.
No. I think what you guys are saying is that we continue the tournament. Are you saying the Danish
I'm saying
or everybody?
Come on now. I'm not talking about the tournament now. Come on now. The tournament will continue.
If anything,
the tournament has to continue.
Exactly.
You get, because sponsors have paid money.
Fact. Yeah.
People have traveled. Commitments have been made. It has to be continued. That one is not an issue. You understand?
Now, if a player dies,
the point I'm making is that it is not possible that the Danish team continues playing that tournament.
I agree to that, because if a player dies, it's different level entirely. Yeah. Even the organizers cannot allow that kind of PR disaster.
So brings us to the point I was making before. So if Eriksen died on the pitch, will you make the same argument and say
no, I would not.
And say they'll ban them?
No, that's what we're saying. That's a new level. Yeah. But you see,
human rights activists will come and finish you.
It's the same. It's the same European teams that were wearing solidarity shirts against Qatar for inhuman treatment of their workers.
Yes,
this is the same thing. It's empathy. Humanity.
We know that it is the same thing.
We're not citing them.
Listen,
I'm just telling they won't do it.
Listen, we know that it is the same thing.
But
these people, we're already. Let's go to the political side of things for a bit. Europeans can, from today, keep bashing Qatar, keep bashing Iran, bash Nigeria, bash all these people. But when it comes to them, do you know how much human rights violation that goes on in the UK? When it comes to them, it's a narrative like, no, we don't. Do you know how much human rights violation that goes on in the UK every day, in the United States of America every day?
And to be fair, their own is more systemic.
Exactly. As a matter of fact,
it's not so glaring.
As a matter of fact,
that's when people say when people say Europeans, or let's say English, are conservative. What average do you think is that they are not flamboyant, but they're actually conservative in they want to keep
their business.
They want to keep their status quo.
Yeah.
They don't want to break it.
Yeah. I agree. I agree, but that's a nice way of putting it. Okay, let's take China also, for example. Do you know in China, I've not been there, but I have people that have been there, right? They practice open racism. Point blank racism. They'll tell you, they'll tell you, you are a black man, you can't enter here. Yeah. They'll tell you point blank. Yeah. But guess what? In mainstream media, it's not nobody is pushing it out the way they will bash the Middle East guys or the Africans.
The Chinese market is closed. No, they don't even know what's happening.
Exactly. So the point I'm making is that we know that it is we
yeah,
know.
I think
we know.
Make him
exactly. We know that we agree with what you're saying, that it is having 100%. Empathy. But we're saying these guys. I made a point. Eriksen collapsed on the pitch. Yes, maybe they revived him on the pitch before they lifted him to the hospital. But you don't know what was going to come out. But you already put his teammates in a position to either play the game that day, the next day, or lose the game. That is a complete lack of empathy.
It is, of course, it is.
Already has been displayed immediately there. A complete lack of empathy.
Right.
You can't put the players in that kind of
so
position.
immediately, what I'm saying is that if the players vis-a-vis the FA decide we're not playing the tournament again, off the back of these are the options you give us, lack of empathy, you cannot ban them.
First of all, I'll tell
They
you
will take it to the application of sports.
No, I agree. They will take it anywhere, and they probably will win. They probably will win.
Yes,
they probably will receive the ban. But I'm not ruling out the fact that they will ban them, because see, when if Eriksen got, you see, if the player died, right? It's a whole different level.
It's a no-brainer.
Because if you ban them, it's a complete PR disaster.
Yeah,
but look, you have a situation where
even this one already, if the Danish team let this one go,
they would not bring it out. That's what I want to tell
you.
you.
They're already complaining. They're already complaining.
No, Kasper, his father, they're already putting it out.
Look, they're already complaining. But we have a situation where, right, Eriksen himself is already making video calls and saying, I think I'm even worried for you guys more than he's already making all those kind of video calls, and then he's already like, no, that I'm okay, but we need to know what happened and all that. And then you now say you're withdrawing from the tournament. They have a big, because all these things now fine lines.
No.
They can tell you that you don't have any concrete reason to abandon. There are people being injured and leaving. People are being injured and being thrown out of the tournament.
You have to narrow back to the window of the conversation. The window, everything has to see. Look, the moment Eriksen, the news came out, Eriksen is okay, he's fine, he's chatting, he's making jokes, just like I can't remember what happened to him, which is normal. From there, everything is smooth. We're saying that, why do you have humanity? Humanity must be shown in the most trying times.
Of course.
You get normal life. But in that moment, that's where you test people's empathy.
Can I ask a question? If you're saying what happened to Eriksen, they were able to revive him. He has gone to the hospital. The team decides we're not playing the tournament again. The FA UEFA shouldn't ban them. There shouldn't be any sort of. That means if a player, gets a very horrific injury on the pitch, the team also can say we're not playing this game again or we're not playing this tournament again.
So
somebody broke their leg, because it's very horrific too.
So are you saying that if the
Danish... I'm asking.
No,
relax now. I
know where you're driving.
I would answer.
So you're saying that this would be a loophole.
Relax.
Exactly.
Relax.
No, you can't say that now.
Relax.
Relax. That's unfair.
No.
How? Why?
That's unfair.
It's a case that it's a case if it goes to court.
Yeah.
That a lawyer can potentially make.
Yeah.
You get. However, you see, when you think about mental health and where the conversation is at the moment, everything changes.
I know.
Yes.
But 5 years ago, the awareness of mental health wasn't where it is.
Yes.
The same issue Osaka is having with the French Opens.
Yes.
They literally, they have to apologize to her.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Eventually, she was right. But what she could have done is probably handle it a different way. Relax. But we're not going to have a mental health conversation.
Yeah.
The players will tell you that's an abuse of their mental health. So you are trapping them for not being able to play. You cannot escalate it to racism. If a player is racially abused, we are all the ones that say walk off the pitch. You understand? So you cannot now come and turn and say no, stay on the pitch. No, because in the end, it's all about here. If mental health, if I say that my mental health is compromised at this point in time and I can't do my job, you understand? And it is clear, racism, a horrific injury, a player collapse on the pitch, these three scenarios, you cannot stand against me on that.